Hey, this is Blind Sally. Welcome back to the Turok Dinosaur Hunter Remastered LP, where I play through the game relatively quickly, but not too quickly. Let me reiterate that this is not a speedrun, although I will on occasion take damage to save time. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's go to the Treetop Village. Alright, so the Treetop Village is a village that is in the trees. Yeah. Only part of the level is actually up in the trees, so until we get there, we get to run along cliffs and make annoying jumps over bottomless chasms, but that's not new, is it? That is, though. That is one of those... What is it, Dimetron? Yeah. Had machine guns on it, though. One of the things I like about the increased draw distance in the remastered version of Turok is, in the original version, you wouldn't really be able to see these guys off in the distance, and so it'd be pretty easy for them to shoot at you. Here, though, wow, it's nothing just to take them out from afar. As you can see, the platforms are getting thinner and thinner the closer I get to the end of the portal stage. There are a lot of goons in crevices along this cliff. I wonder how most of them got there. Are they going to come down at some point, or did the campaigner just put them up there with like a backpack full of food and say, good luck? There's a number of the weird alien bugs in this area. The blue ones seem to be the one with the jetpacks. The orange ones don't seem to jetpack. That said, there's a alien gun lying around this swamp area, so before you get the elevator up to the Treetop Village that is in that giant tree in the middle of the swamp, make sure you swim around the corners to find that gun. There it is. It's too bad that the alien gun itself is not great. I mean, it's fine, but it uses up too much ammunition for our plasma battery, so I'd much rather save it for the plasma rifle. Anyways, here's the tree elevator. We're a third of the way through the level and we finally get to the Treetop Village. As you can see, the alien weapon is quite a lot of fun with weaker enemies. Again, though, I'm not a big fan of it, so I probably won't use it anymore. There's another alien weapon to collect over on this cliffside, which you've got to jump over to if you want to access. I don't really care to grab the alien weapon again, but there is some tech armor over here, so it's a worthwhile detour for me. As you can see, the bridge has been damaged here. That's because there is a spike trap. Easy enough to avoid. Jumping over it, I don't believe Turok can jump high enough. At least when I try and jump over it, it never really works out. And that area I just ran through is... well, each of the little huts would either have some tokens or some health or some ammunition or an enemy, but... unless you're really desperate for ammunition, it's not really necessary to go into any of those buildings. None of them have any Chronoscepter pieces, and none of them have any keys. So on we go. Anyways, up here in this building we find our first key. Now, I am actually trying to conserve my grenade ammunition just a little bit. Since I am breezing through this level and not picking up every little bit of ammunition that I can find, I'll use it now and again on some Hurlem to take them down quickly, but really, I'm going to need those grenades for the next stage. So, when I can, I'm going to stick to using my weaker weapons. Ah, and that portal off in the distance, that is the end of the level. We can't reach it quite yet, but we'll find our way around there soon enough. And also, if you glance to your left, as you can see right beneath the portal, there is a platform. That leads to a Chronoscepter piece. So, remember that. When you reach the end of the stage, don't jump to the portal. At least not right away. Okay, I mean it this time. I'm gonna lay off the grenade launcher just a bit. Conserve ammunition. That was another swinging spiked log trap that just hit me there. We're actually nearing the end of the stage. The Treetop Village is a bit annoying in that most of the keys, the Chronoscepter piece, they're all sort of backloaded at the end of the stage. Also the really sweet gun. The alien weapon doesn't count. I don't really care for it too much, but the weapon coming up here, totally worth the detour. So right here, rather than going down this bridge towards the next key, you gotta sort of make a bit of a leap of faith just around this corner. So, as you can see, there's a teeny tiny ledge just around the end that you can jump to, and lo and behold, here's a cave. That leads you back out to that little village part I was just in, except the platform's above it. Which, if you're playing through and peeking about and not just running through, you might have noticed there's a new gun just sort of off in a corner. It is in fact the quad rocket launcher, which, as its name implies, fires 4 rockets at a time. Quick detour through the next portal though. I could use all the health and armor I can get. And there we go, quad rocket launcher. I'm actually gonna not waste its ammo either. Like the grenade launcher, the quad rocket launcher is something that is a huge help in the next stage. So, there you go. That's what happens when you use it on an enemy. They die pretty quickly. But there really isn't anything this stage that I desperately need to use it against. So away it goes for the rest of the level. Alright, onward over this bridge now. There are still enemies on either side in crevices. Now, judging by the fact that there are purple tokens up there, you can actually go up there, but it requires a lot of precise jumping, so I don't really care to do it. Considering I've maxed out the lives that Turok can get at this point anyways, I don't need any tokens. And here we are, second key. We're in the hut just above the area we just came through. There's a portal off to the side that, there's been times where I've missed it. This part here I like. I'm backtracking a bit because there's some more tech armor around the corner that I want to grab. But otherwise, yeah, you can take that leap and then just keep going forward to the next key. Number of huts, lots of enemies, key right in the middle. I like just to grab the key and keep running. Yeah, let's get out of here. A whole bunch of enemies hop down from the sky just as you grab that key, so unless you want to use up your ammo, you can just skip that section. And here we go, end of the level. As I mentioned earlier though, don't just run through the portal. Make sure you jump off that ledge to the Chronoscepter piece. And that's it. Cool, I even have full grenades. Alright, next level we finally get to go to the Lost Land and use a lot of explosive weaponry on some very large dinosaurs, demons, and robots.